Good evening, SBC. Good evening, SBCC. Good evening, BSL. And good evening to all points in between, north, south, east, west. Oh, I said that backwards. Well, you know what I'm talking about. You know where you at. Thank you for tuning in to this, what the day is, April 9th, 2024 edition of SBC. Oh goodness. Tuesday Talk. I gotta get myself together. We even had bad tech difficulties. Glad to have y'all here. I'm so sorry though. That's a bit discombobulated today. I'm started a little late. You see what time it is though. So it's this darn internet connection. I'm gonna have to make a call, and I'm paying too much for crappy service like this though. So thank you for your patience. Thank you for being with us though, and I do appreciate y'all. And it's been a day. It's been a day, y'all, and hopefully y'all had a good day. And if not, you made it through the day, and we pray that tomorrow be a better day for you. Okay. And I'm still looking at some things though. Okay. And thank you for choosing to spend your Tuesday evening with us. We don't take it lightly. We appreciate it. We appreciate your support and your concern. Thank you for everything, though. We got a lot of ground to cover this evening, so let's go on with the show. We got our salutations, and there's a bunch of y'all in here tonight, though. So that's good right there. Thank y'all so much. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. Y'all come on in, get you some coffee and some tea. Up first from Huntsville, Alabama, Valerie Zachary Cabot from the Rocket City. Good evening to you, young lady. Good evening, Rochelle Jones. Good to see you this evening. Good evening. From the Sunshine State, T. Carter Road. Good evening to you, young lady. Sonia F. Neal from Queens. Good evening to you. From Long Island, the Gospel Source, Sister Madison. Great to have you here. Good evening. Cecilia Gardner Cutchins, great to have you here. Nice to have you here, ma'am. This your first time here? I think. Well, good to have you here regardless, though. It's a bunch of y'all in here tonight. Deborah Dawson, great to have you here from the Commonwealth of Virginia. Always great to have you here. Angel from Huntsville, also from Huntsville, Rocket City. Great to have you here, ma'am. Vivian Williams, good to have you here, ma'am. Fantastic to have you here. Is this your first time? Well, good to have you here. Of course, Sister Darlene Duffy Collins from Tyler, Texas, from the Lone Star State. Good to have you here. Sister Katie from Arizona. Great to have you here. Been hiding from us all this time. Good to have you here, young lady. From the Keystone State, Sister Margaret Campfield. Great to have you here. Always a pleasure to have you here. From Behan Metro. Good evening to you, Dr. Will Banks. Always a pleasure to have you here. From Kansas, Cassandra Cunningham. Hello to you. Hello, hello, hello. From Georgia. From Atlanta, D. Giles. Good evening to you, young lady. Good evening to the traveler. Good evening to you. The lady in red. It's a pleasure to have you here, ma'am. Great to have you here. Oh, there's a bunch of y'all. Okay, that's fine. Brenda from North Carolina. Great to have you. Always a pleasure to have you here. Okay, yeah, okay. You are from the District of Columbia. Okay, and this is I'm glad. And glad that you decided to join with us. And hopefully this will be your first time and not your last time. So, okay, Sister Natasha, great to have you here, ma'am. She's a night DJ, y'all. But I wasn't supposed to tell that, though. Okay. Michelle Hall from Statesboro, GA. Great to have you here, ma'am. I think this is your first time. Good to have you here, ma'am. Minister Wallace from Maryland. Good to have you here, sir. Always a pleasure to have you here, sir. Yolanda Greer from Maryland as well. Good to have you here, ma'am. Great to have you here. Georgia Yvette Nichols. Good evening to you, ma'am. Another first timer. Great. Hey, good. Peace and hair grease. Stephanie Edwards, Ohio here from the Buckeye State. Good to have you here, ma'am. Great. From the Commonwealth of Virginia. Sister Andrea B. Jenkins. Great to have you here. Good to have you here. You know it's great to have you here. Sharon Mars from Kansas City. Good to have you here. Glad to have you here. A lot of y'all up in here tonight. Hey, from Virginia. Great to have you, Sister Pratt. Always a pleasure to have you in here. Like to have you here. Judith Gums from New York, from the Empire State. Good to have you. Glad to have you here. Kirsten from the Golden State, California. Always a pleasure to have you here, young lady. From the Magnolia State, Keena Lynn. Great to have you here from the SIP. And this type of night, I need a sip. Okay. Let me see. Okay. Who else we got here? Yeah, Kayla Niece from Fayetteville, North Carolina. Good to have you here. Okay, good to have you here. And thank you for your warm welcome. Okay. Oh, one other thing though. And I got to remind you though, like I said, everything been going a little cuckoo though. But not only we are, live on Facebook, which most of y'all are watching it, as well as YouTube though. But guess what though? We also live on Twitter, believe it or not. Yeah. We're live on Twitter as we speak. And I'm gonna put the link. Those of you who have a Twitter account, okay. Twitter account. Let me put it on here in the comment section. For those of you who are Twitter or X, formerly known as Twitter, I'll put this in the comment. I forgot all about this. So, hey, if you want to go to Twitter, go there. And you may want to look there though. But of course, hey, you can stay here Facebook, but just kind of keep that away. Hey, we on Twitter as well though. And one day we'll get on Facebook. It's not Facebook, Instagram. Yeah. But okay, well, that's it though. Okay, we got a lot of ground to cover. We already late. I do apologize for that. So, y'all please forgive me for that though. Let's get started, okay, shall we? We're gonna do this little quick appetizer though. Job interviews. Okay. I'm gonna ask a little stupid question though. But how many of y'all ever been on a job interview? Yeah, I know. We all been on a job interview though. But there's this young man that's went viral, and he went to this place called Sky Zone, and somebody, Marcus or whoever, look up what that place is he went, for a job interview at Sky Zone. And I guess it must be a real casual place. And some young lady on the internets, let me get rid of that scroller down there, wants to kind of make fun of him for dressing up. And if you can see that, N-word, dressed up for an interview at Sky Zone. And, she wants to poke fun at him for that though. And the way I look at it though is, regardless of the job, don't you think you ought to present yourself, look presentable? What say y'all? She want to poke fun or make me want to do she work or what have you though. I think he dressed up, and if he came and want to work for SBC, okay, Valerie says this because I didn't know what it was. Let me see. You could jump on trampolines. Okay. But I don't think there's such thing as being overdressed for an interview. That to me, especially when I was his age, especially when I was a late teenager, early 20s, I was taught that, hey, first impressions make a big difference. You got to make sure that you're serious about the job that you're looking for. And let me see. Go back to this one. Yeah. Oh, hey, Valerie. Good to have you here. Okay. Keena says she's basic. I think she's very basic. It's the F. I agree with you 100%. Renee, good to have you here. Dress for the job you want. It will lead to opportunities. Okay. D says you should. Hold on, y'all. You should look your best. You should see how people come for an interview. Oh man, yes. That remind me when I went to work for Sears. Over 20 years ago. It was the office, the dispatch office. And I dressed up, had my shirt and tie. I was looking clean, y'all. And the HR manager there, she thanked me for dressing up. Because she said, you just wouldn't believe how people come in just looking any kind of way. She gave me a big thank you. So, hey, you gotta look your best, man. And I'd hire him, so that he's serious and he can move up, you know. And nothing wrong with that. You want that job, you need to look your best. You need to look like you serious about that job. So yeah, Brenda, it's best to dress for the position you want to aspire for. Okay. Hey, he might end up being the manager there one day. Who knows? Nothing wrong with wanting him. There you go, right there. There you go, Michelle. You must dress appropriately for interviews. You can't just go in there, sign an interview, and you wearing a t-shirt, or even though I like this shirt I got on, you can't come in there looking like what I got on. You know, you gotta look, you gotta dress for success. I like what he got on. Hey, he clean. Probably got his best smell good on as well. Yeah, the young man is dressed decent. Absolutely, I agree. I agree. Angel says he did the right thing. He most definitely should have gone into the end to impress. Maybe he had said, "Oh, that's a good question right there. That's a good point, rather. Maybe he has several interviews to attend. That's a good way to look at it, too. Oh, never thought about that." Darlene, I was always taught to dress for success. Absolutely. And y'all look at Sister Darlene. She's dressed for success. Look at her profile picture. She good and dressed up. I hear you, Sister Duffy Collins. Okay, it's a trampoline mark. Okay. And I don't think that negates him dressing up sharp though. Hey, you gotta look your best. Show these hiring people that you serious about what you want. Karen, she was staying in the same job for years while he ends up being her manager. The first impression is the lasting one. It's better to be overdressed than underdressed. You better preach that, sister. Donna, I was always taught to dress up and stand out, always leave a good impression. There you go. There you go. Sharon, nothing wrong with wanting to work and always dress your best. Bramar, I have seen it before. She can kick rocks with that relevant comment, no matter the workplace. You want to present yourself as you are ready to be hired. Oh, excuse me. Kudos to the young man for being presentable. Exactly. T, I was taught to dress for success. D says, you say 20 years ago, they come in sagging, eight shoes, bill out. I hear you. Vivian, and she's coming from YouTube. I'm in human resources, and I appreciate someone who looks professional, no matter the position, because it shows what they think of themselves and speaks before they even open their mouths. Okay, wrinkled, looking like they just rolled out of bed. Keena, I have interviewed people smelling like weed and hooker shoes. Are you saying they smell like hooker shoes? What do hooker shoes smell like? Okay, I get what you say in a hospital setting. I get you. Okay, Margaret, if the photo shown is how he dressed, he was not overdressed for an interview. He could have a suit and tie and still not be overdressed. Always look professional for a job interview. He clean. Um, hey, Michelle Shallowhorn. Uh, what a world we live in when we make fun of someone for dressing up for an interview. Mm, same in schools, okay? Yeah. And I wonder, I bet he got that job. I hope he did. That's right. I hope he did. And it's good to see a young man being serious. Because I know when I was his age, I was serious. Dressed up, put on my shirt and tie, white shirt, and but you can tell me anything, But I was ready though. So I hope, and we gotta do better. That's all I'm gonna say. We gotta do better. Okay. That was a good little appetizer right there. That was a good little appetizer right there. Now, we got a lot to go on, but so let's go to I'm trying to see how we want to do this because we got some good stuff tonight though. Still in love, quarantine, still in love, quarantine, still in love. Got some good stuff. I'm trying to decide though, because it's good. No, well, let's go with the main course first. What we was going to hit with first. Okay, let's do this. We talking about dating or get possibly the best dating app, possibly the best dating app, and we don't, and it's this fella made an interesting video about quite possibly, in his opinion, the best dating app out there. So y'all sit back and y'all take a look, okay? And y'all listen.
Okay, so which one we supposed to get on? Cousin, you're thinking small. You're thinking small. You need to be thinking big. Listen to your cousin. Now, I say the number one app for women to be dating on, LinkedIn. Hear me out. Think about the type of man you want, cousin. Now, aside from all the mental, physical, and emotional attributes he should have, what else do you really want him to have? Most likely it's what? Money. Okay? Now, think about what careers or jobs make good money. Doctors, lawyers, engineers, investment bankers, people in finance, tech, things like that, right? Now, all of these careers, or most of them, be having summits, conferences, and conventions. Now, most of the time, they're going to be at some big-ass convention center or a conference room in a hotel somewhere. So here's what you do. Get on LinkedIn, figure out where they're having the conference. Then you get dolled up and go sit at the bar at the hotel. There's going to be good-looking, fine doctors or lawyers or engineers or whoever walking around. And if you're in there looking fine too, guess what they're going to do? Come talk to you, cousin. Do you see the vision? Do you see the vision? Get on LinkedIn.
What say y'all? Is he on to something? Does he have a point? Or what? What say y'all? Let's see what the family got to say. Let's see what the family has to say about this. Let's see. Let's see. Good evening. Let's see what we got here. I saw about this. Okay. Keena says, go to conferences. I've heard this before. Interesting. Okay. Kay says, yes. Okay. With the extra S's to it. Regina, good to have you here. That sounds good. Kay says he makes a lot of sense though. Okay. Okay. And what do some of y'all say though? Do you think that'll work? And brothers, this ain't just for the sisters on this part though. I'm on for everybody though. Brothers, would you take a chance like this? Would you take a chance like this? Go out on a limb and look for your helpmeet at a conference. Would you look on LinkedIn? LinkedIn. I ain't gonna mess with my best friend, how she pronounce it though. We both pronounce it. I ain't gonna mess with her. She ain't gonna. I call Lincoln. I think, is that right? Okay. But how she pronounced it though, she ain't gonna knock me out though. But anyway, um, he's 100% right. I was thinking the same thing, not because of the money, but because of compatibility and the intellect. Good point. Good point. Yes. Okay. Renee says this is a novel idea. I'm about to be like Wesley Snipes, holler at Angela in Waiting to Excel. Okay, that is it right there. Brenda, it's a bad idea. It's not sure if I would want to try it though. Okay. Okay. What makes it a bad idea to you? Let us know in the comment. What makes you think it's a bad idea? Uh T says, I have heard this before. I know someone who would go to conferences. That's pretty interesting. Donna, I've heard that before. I believe it's a great way to meet people. Okay. A lot of networking. That's what I believe. That's what I believe. Now, let me ask y'all this. How would this differ? Or how would it differ from, say, a church conference? How would that differ from a church conference? You know, you may have some good professional men and women at a church conference, the Kojic Convocation, the National Baptist Convention, yearly convention, and all other denominations. Would this be any different? you know. And I think you probably would have more professional people on the LinkedIn part, but would this be any different though? How would this different? Would I go? Maybe, maybe. Well, to Marcus, I'm unsure. Yeah, I mean, is there a difference? Now I know if we had I'm just gonna say that an SBC convention, then that's a different story. All y'all be packed up in there. I'm not worried about that. Okay, all y'all gonna be there. So, but I'm talking about, I don't know. Meant to say that it's not a bad idea. Okay, I just feel it's not something that I would pursue. Okay, I kind of figured that what you was trying to say. So, okay, Michelle, I definitely tried to get a dude at a Christian conference. Clearly, I failed. Ooh, well, if it's not too much, what happened? If you don't mind asking, we ain't gonna fall out with you if you don't want to tell. But I am curious though, you know. Renee provides diversity in the dating pool going to conferences versus going to church conventions. That's a good point. Okay, interesting. D, it would be because of all those. Ooh, okay, okay, that's a way to look at it too. Kina, it creates a conversation that it is a sexual or relationship based instead of church conference, because as soon as you say you are single in Kojic or National Baptist, you are fresh meat. Ooh, okay. I don't think I would be comfortable doing that. Okay. Angel, a lot of professional men will be there. We'll need to figure out how to distinguish from the singles group. Okay. Valerie, when opportunity knocks at your door, reach out and grab it. Okay. Karen, very few single men at church conferences, more older guys. Okay. Michelle, he just wasn't interested. We prayed, we prayed together, and in my mind, it felt like oh wow, a passionate kiss. Ugh, I'm so sorry about that. I hate that happened to you though. Oh goodness. But you live and learn. We get older and we get wiser. At least some of us do. So, but hey, it's good. Sonia says it can be a good idea, but having money and an intellect doesn't necessarily mean his mannerisms are there. He can have money and a good job. Doesn't mean he doesn't have a good persona. Okay. Oh, okay. D says it would be the same way in a convention. Okay. Donna, I believe church conferences are different because the conference I attended was more ladies than men, and most of the men are married or involved. Okay, Keena Lynn, I'm trying to be my husband's. Oh gosh, y'all know Renee ain't gonna do right. Y'all know we gonna put her out though. She gonna do right. You know, I don't know. Years ago, I went to when I was an adult education teacher. I went to a convention, and it was a week-long convention. It was pretty good though. I don't think I had a chance though. I think. And I think some woman was flirting with me, but me being me and not knowing, being naive, I wouldn't, I didn't notice it. Get what I'm saying? I didn't notice it until later on after the convention was over with that week. I was like, huh, maybe she was hitting on me, but I didn't know. I know now, maybe, you know, but those are good places though. And for you sci-fi people, comic book conventions, fiction conventions, those are actually not a good place to meet a person now that I think about it. But I'll tell y'all in the after party about that though. But church conferences normally focus on church activities. They will look at you as having other agendas besides focusing on God. Okay. Okay. Excuse me. Okay. Nope. Okay. Well, I'm gonna say this though. Looking on LinkedIn, hey, give it a shot though. That's the best I can tell you though. I might give it a little shot. I might give it a keyword little shot though. So okay. Oh, wait, hold up. I was gonna move on. No, because they are cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. Okay, I get you. 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 Okay, enough about that though. We're gonna move on. We're gonna uh move on. We're gonna move on though. Keenan, what did I say? I don't know. She fussing about everything. Okay, yeah. Lidocaine. Okay, Lincoln. Lincoln. Okay. I give you the shot. Okay. 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 Let's move on, y'all. Let's move on. What we got now? We still got a lot. We got a lot to cover though. Uh Courting. Let's do it this way. About courting and dating. Okay? Courting and dating. And I got a very interesting video for y'all though. So y'all just sit back and take a listen to this one right here.
Many of us don't know how to date who were raised in purity culture because we were taught your dating is supposed to lead to marriage. Many of us were raised by a generation of people who knew nothing of dating because they were taught to court. And just to be clear, so you understand, I'm not just making this up. Courting, by definition, according to Cambridge Dictionary, to court is to have a romantic relationship with someone that you hope to marry. That seems harmless, right? What's wrong with that? Having a romantic relationship with somebody that I hope to marry. That makes sense, but that's not dating. Because according to the same dictionary, to date is to regularly spend time with someone you have a romantic relationship with. There is nothing in there about marriage. You want to know why we have such a hard time with that? If we were raised in purity culture and we got the theology of partnership, because we were raised to believe you can't be romantically involved with somebody you're not married to.
Okay.
Because we were taught abstinence until marriage. So even when we come out of that just a little bit, a lot of us still hold on to the idea that if I'm going to be romantically involved with you, we need to be working towards marriage. So a lot of us get into relationships with people when we're courting them and they're dating
us. My God. And I don't think we take into consideration how
Courting versus dating. What say y'all? Do we know how to date? Have you ever thought about that? Have you ever thought about the differences? You know, okay, Keena says she agreed. Okay, wait, let's go back to Keena. Keena. Keena says she's agreed. Okay. Sonia said, I just spoke to my father about that. Oh, please share. Please share. Please. And you know what? And we like to toss around courting and dating as the same word, interchangeably. But it's a big difference though. When you're dating, you out having fun, drinking coffee, ice cream, cake, eating, going to poetry or whatever. You're just going out though. And I think in some cases, I don't know, maybe there are some intentions there. I don't know. It just depends on the situation. But courting, I think that's when things hit that different level right there. I think when you start courting, I believe that's when things get like, I want more than just us casually going out. I want us to be more than just eating buddies. Let's share each other's heart. Let's share our hearts with each other. You know, that's a yeah. Let me get this right here. To use an analogy, dating is like a comma, whereas ooh, well, mm, what say y'all? Do y'all agree with that right there? Now it sound good, but do y'all agree with that? Okay. D. When I was younger, I think I was actually courted, but as I got older, it leaned more into instant dating. Mm-hmm. And I think it's still that way now with most of us. I know it is with me. It could turn that way. I'm glad you said that. While that is so true, dating is collecting information, not courting. This is something I wish I had learned the difference 30 years ago. Wow. Karen, I agree with that, but I'm not interested in spending 5 years dating, only to break up and walk away because he's never going to go any further. I don't blame you for that. I don't blame you for that, Michelle. So just so I'm clear, dating can turn into courting, but not the other way around, right? Y'all know I got to say this, y'all, but results may vary. I guess it's the internet though. So if y'all see me disappear or start acting slow, you know what's going on. But again, results may vary. All relationships aren't the same though. That's the best. I mean, dating definitely can turn to courting if both parties are willing to go that route. Okay. But if courting is turning to dating in the sense that we're discussing tonight, I don't know. I guess the relationship is slowing. Well, the potential for the relationship is slowing down. It seemed like that's going reverse if that was the case, though. But what say y'all? What say y'all about, what's y'all answer to this question? It's a good question, Sister Shallahorn. Valerie. Yes, that's so true. Keena, and dating with purpose is just a churchy saying that people like to say to appear set apart. I'm dating with a purpose. What purpose is that, ma'am, sir? Angel. Courting is going to the level of exclusiveness. I like that. Y'all know what? That'll preach right there, y'all. Y'all write that down. Courting is going to the level of exclusiveness. I like that right there, Angel. Okay. Ooh, I like that. Uh Renee, I never thought about it being different until they put the definition out there. I think I was more of mindset of dating versus relationship with intent of marriage. It is eye-opening when you actually look at the literal definition. Okay. TT says, that's why I always say every date will not lead to marriage. Date with an open mind. When that right person comes along, the one real connection, then it would change to courting as long as you both are on the same page. As I'm gonna read that last two sentences again. Then it would change to courting as long as you are both on the same page. Absolutely. Y'all both have to be on the same page. L from Chicago, good to have you here, sister. I think that we don't know how to date for other reasons. I agree. I do think we often make it harder than it has to be due to past experiences. It's my belief that dating is part of the journey to courtship. I think churches should also play a larger role in demystifying the confusion around Christian dating. Mm, that's something to think about right there. But and you kind of, oh boy, you stirring up an ant hill now when you said that though. Think about the many church conferences, the singles conferences. What purpose do they really serve? How do they demystify the confusion around Christian dating? How many of y'all have been to a Christian singles conference, ministry, or what have you, and they demystified the confusion around Christian dating? Let us know in the comments. Bren says, I agree with you, Mike. I believe in dating. You're interested in a person. In courtship, you have intentions with the goal of leading to covenant. Ooh, yeah. And we talking covenant now. I hear you. Sis Vivian, dating is for discovery. I believe courting is exclusive. Okay. I hear y'all. Sonia, our discussion was based on being with someone romantically before marriage. If you cannot get romantically involved, if you understand what I'm saying, dating can lead to marriage, but mostly ends up just living together for many years. Back in the day, the guys we take you to ice cream parlor, roller skating, movies, or just on the porch and share your thoughts. Wow, those were the good old days, the simpler times. Now you can't sit on the porch these days though. If we date often, that doesn't make me a loose woman. That I agree with that. And vice versa. It doesn't make me a loose man or any guy or any woman. That's true. That is true, especially if you're not exclusive. If you were courting and it changes back to dating, that's reverting back. That's called, ooh, really? Oh, how is that cheating? Please let us know. Yeah, how's that cheating? Okay, L. I don't think I ever been to a Christian dating conference. Okay. D. The guys after talking or going out wasn't trying to get in your panties because they had more respect for some girls. Yeah. And you still got some good guys out there that's not gonna do that, you know. So, and again, you know, neither gender is worse than the other though, but you know, y'all know my speech I say on that though. Okay. One day we'll learn. But if you were courting versus dating, and that made me think about one of the questions I had asked a woman I put up air quotes for this one, dating. I asked her, what are we? And she said, well, we're exclusively dating. And really, is that a really answer? Is that a non-answer to you? What say y'all though? We're exclusively dating. Is that a non-answer to you? That sounds a little crazy right there. What are we? We're non-dating. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Uh, Back in the 80s, I had the best times being courted. Oh, back in the 80s, we had a good time. You know, you sisters had those asymmetrical weave, bobs, uh, and us guys, we had our high top fades and what have you. Yeah. Non-answer. That's what I believe it is. I believe it's a non-answer myself. That's what I believe. It's a non-answer. So yeah, that's what I believe right there. Just tell us the truth, unless they just trying to get a free. No, let me stop with that though. I'm not even gonna be messy like that. L. What I've seen in this ministry, in the ministries in church, focus on mastering singleness, but they are not equipping Christian singles to move beyond singleness. It's like many churches either don't care because they got their spouse already, and or they are afraid to approach the topic. But God's design for families is marriage. So there needs to be a more active role in fostering kingdom marriages. I didn't need no more knowledge on being single. Ooh. And you know what? That's a good point, though. But is it the church's job, though? And I'm asking this question. Is it the church's job, the local assembly, the body of Christ, to foster more marriages? You know, is it their is it their job? That's a good one right there. That's a good one right there. Hey, Carissa, how you doing? No, both parties have to agree it's exclusive. Okay. Donna says courting is a commitment, an agreement between both parties. But if it reverts back to dating when you are able to date other people, okay. Michelle says, I think exclusive dating makes sense. Okay. I like you, you like me, and we're agreeing not to date other people. When I was reading that, I was thinking about Barney for some reason. Okay. Okay. Um, it's cheating because one of the partners in the relationship thought they were in an exclusive relationship. But if they both know, I can see if one of them did it without the other one's knowledge. I get that. Well, okay. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Keena says, and she's answering my question. No, it isn't. The Bible has equipped us with the tools to find the right person if we pay attention. Okay. I hear you on that, though. I hear you. You got to find the right person. You got to pay attention. So y'all heard that right there. Okay. Okay. You know what? That was a good one right there. Uh-oh. Not dating to me. Okay. Okay. Not dating to me. Okay. Well. Uh-oh. Okay. Okay. Christian, good to have you here, Sister Christian. No, it's not the church's job. They can supply me with the information, pitfalls, and examples. The church can give me the prescription, but it's my job to take the medicine so my life can be healed. Okay. I like that take right there. I like that take. Anyone else agree or disagree? I agree. I agree. I don't think it's the church's job, though, personally, but I don't know. I think these singles ministries got to do better, though. You know. And then, but like L said, though, and go back to what L said, it's sometimes they just don't care. I mean, if they already got their spouse, you know, like they don't care. They got theirs. They going home to their whatever, their nookie tonight. So yes, the church should be involved with that. All of the time that church Christian singles are spending in church. Churches are supposed to care for our souls. It's singles languishing in singlesness, heartbroken, believing that they will never be married. God said it is not for good that man. What? I don't know. Now I don't think he. When he said that, you got to look at the context, and when he said it's good that man should not be alone, you got to look at the context of that right there. And I honestly believe that every one of us, this is just what I believe, that every one of us wasn't meant to be married. That's just my personal belief right there. So, hey, I may not be meant to be married, and I just have to live with that. But then again, I may be wrong though. Angel, I believe the church should have more involvement since marriage is a sanctioned in the religion. Okay. I agree with Christian. Ooh, excuse me, let me do this. I agree with Christian. Okay. Brother Barton, when dating is done God's way, there will be respect, trust, and wisdom, and boundaries set. A man that findeth a wife findeth a good thing and obtains favor from the Lord. We as men should not only look for a wife, but does she has favor? Ooh, preach that, brother. Ooh, let me read this. Let me read this part again. We as men should not only look for a wife, but does she have favor? Favor goes a long way. Preach, brother Barton Wallace. Preach, sir. Preach. Karen, it's the church's job to promote the word and God's views. The Bible makes it clear that it's better to marry than to date and just be bed buddies for years. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Just because I'm single, that doesn't mean I'm alone. Mm-hmm. The context is that it wasn't good for man. You could be alone, so God created Eve. Well, okay. Paul said that in scripture. Okay. Okay. L. Anyone who desires marriage, it is God's will for them to be married. I agree with you 100%. If one has the gift of singleness, they will not desire marriage. This is the type of fallacy that churches have Christian singles believe in, and it's not true. Okay. Okay. Sirens. Oh, okay. 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 That's a good. Whew, that's a good one right there. That's a good after party. Uh that's a good after party discussion right there. You know, should the church promote marriage for its singles? Oh yeah. Well, I'm gonna cover that though. True. But there are many who have been single for so long that they feel alone now. Oh boy. Wow. You are absolutely right. I'm gonna have to stay up for this after party. Yeah, this is pretty interesting right here. This is a good topic for the after party. This is a real good topic. I'm gonna put this up here because I really anyone who desires marriage, it is God's will for them to be married. If one of them has the gift of singleness, they will not desire marriage. This is the type of fallacy that churches have Christian singles believing, and it's not the truth. Whew. Okay. Whew. Okay. Let me see this. But our feelings tend to betray us, and that's the issue. Okay, then. You know what, y'all? That was a smooth one right there. Okay, that was a smooth one though. Up next, y'all. We got a little more time. We're gonna talk about personal hygiene, y'all. We're gonna talk about personal hygiene. And my good friend Leslie sent me this video. I ain't gonna say nothing. I'm just gonna let the video speak. And of course, it got a little salty language in it though. So, but y'all just take a listen, okay?
Yeah, I seen him at Miami Heat game with the leather jacket.
Sweating.
But I would hate to see the armpits.
The pits.
Them pits from hell.
That Tussy working overtime, huh?
Let's put a picture of Tussy
on
for
the
this
screen.
clip. Just like back in the day, like I said, I was raised in a 3-parent household with my mama, my daddy, and my grandma. My grandma would really challenge us.
Uh-huh.
I said, don't be coming around here musty. Go on upstairs and go in my bathroom and get some of that Tussy. Now, for the people who don't know what Tussy is, it's a paste that you gotta. It's like grease, like it's in a grease. It's hard to explain, but it's not where you apply it with it. You gotta dig your hand in it, like get a good amount.
A good amount.
You know,
a healthy serving.
A healthy serving, and you put it on up under there.
Oh,
and it's just, bruh. And that shit'll leave a ring so dark up under them damn t-shirts. Boy, that's how you know you wearing Tussy. Yeah. But I guarantee you, I'll take that ring rather than that sting.
Okay.
From that smell.
Okay.
I'm trying to tell you. But everybody who really knows what that Tussy was like, that shit was undefeated. It will kill any funk. If Tussy couldn't do it, but you got to go to the doctor. Shit. That shit right there it will block it, boy. You talking about? Hell nah, Tussy didn't even, I ain't never seen no damn Tussy advertisement. Where the hell Tussy came from? I seen him at Miami.
Whew. He said it's a paste. He didn't say a cream. He said it's a paste. I'm gonna tell y'all this right quick. I don't recall using the cream that's in the container that's, right there. I don't recall. I may have. I don't remember. But it used to come in a little glass jar. But I definitely used the roll-on. Okay. And it was inexpensive. There's a difference between cheap and inexpensive. Tussy was inexpensive, and they had two colors. They had the red, and they had the powder blue. And I use either one, but I always preferred the powder blue. And it smelled good, and it kept the funk off you, But like he said, and I've said this many times, it was good, but it would eat a hole in the. I think you can see it better right here. It would eat a hole in the underarm of your shirt, or it get hard and it turned to sheetrock. I've ruined shirts. It kept you smelling good. It kept you smelling. You weren't stinking, okay? I mean, providing you took a bath like regular people, but you would ruin a shirt, just like he said, though. I mean, my underarm be hard. You hear that? That's how hard that fabric would be under there. But you wouldn't be, And like he said, if Tussy couldn't take care of it, you need to go to the doctor or something. Something wrong with you. But let me look at these comments. Y'all ain't got no kind of sense, y'all. Man, I swear, y'all. Yes, you can still buy it. It smells pretty good. You know what? Y'all ain't got no kind of sense. Let me see. Rhonda. Here Rhonda. Okay. Y'all so silly. Let me just do this right quick. Y'all. Yeah, thank you, Tussy. It was good. I preferred the blue. The red was fine, but I always preferred that blue one, though. Y'all. So, Zena, good to have you. Sugar, happy birthday. Happy belated birthday to you, beautiful lady. Dry cleaning. No, I don't think dry cleaning could have saved it. No, trust me. It was messed up that bad. You might as well cut the sleeves off and have a muscle shirt. That's how bad it ruined your shirt, though. What? Thank you, Karen. You know what I'm talking about. Yeah, like I said, it's still on the shelves. Some Roses Express. Yeah, okay. I know you can still buy it from Wally. I used to cream in the blue. Yeah, that's the one I like. Is the blue one. I love that blue one. Let me see. Yeah, me too, son. That Tussy was for everybody. It was good though. Oh gosh, it was good. That was some good stuff though. Back in the day. I mean, well, you didn't have to use it. It was just good deodorant. But Again, you were smelling good though, but at the expense of clothes though. So, but yes, it was. But now I'm gonna say this. Okay, but let me say this. I can easily call Tuss both. Again, I don't remember. Now you saying paste now. I thought it was Creed. He said paste. You said it too. Okay, Naomi Caldwell, good to have you here. Wow, it's been around since forever and a day. It was good though. It was good. But now here's something else interesting about we talking about hygiene, and I'm gonna get to this. I want y'all to listen to this right here, and I think it's pretty interesting.
Y'all, what the doctor don't tell us is that we do not have to wear deodorant. I have not worn deodorant in 3 years. Deodorant is not good for you. It has toxins in it. It can cause rashes and irritation. It could cause breast cancer. It has too many toxins in it for us to be using every single day. Sis, all you need to do is take deodorizing pills. That's it. The deodorizing pills contains things in it that we need daily to deodorize our body. We were not meant to wear deodorant. I take these every single day. I don't have bad breath. I don't stink. I barely sweat. And I do not need deodorant. I haven't worn deodorant in 3 years. Get you some.
Let's say y'all about that. She said she hasn't worn deodorant in 3 years. And I'm going to do a share screen right quick of this ain't the exact pills she's talking about though, but you know, along the way, because I did a little research on it. And just bring you to the stage. All right, there. And I just do a little big beat right there. Y'all see that, don't you? So this is supposed to you take this and it says, you know, Nature's Way Chlorofresh chlorophyll concentrate support detoxification pathways. Chlorophyllin copper complex supports healthy skin. Internal deodorant. Wow. And this is what they're talking about right here. And this is on Amazon though. I'm not advertising it, just showing y'all. This is about the best I can come up with. And you take it, and I guess apparently, allegedly, it keeps you from stinking. You know, it keeps you from smelling like who done it, what for, and please don't do it again. Yeah, here you go. Adults, that's pretty much it right there. So I don't know about that. You know, what say y'all on this? What say y'all on this? How y'all feel? Would y'all take this? How y'all feel about this? Would y'all take a chance and whew. Okay, let's see what we had this. Let me see what we got here. Okay, L. This is true about toxins and deodorant, but you can get deodorant without aluminum. Yeah, okay. I never heard of it until today, so I'm not gonna pull y'all leg. I never heard about it till today. Okay, chlorophyll is very okay. Okay, you know what? That. Sometimes you can get used to your old funk, as long as it works. L. I go to health food stores, and one of the ladies told me if you use probiotic soap, you won't get musty. I can't take the risk though. I need deodorant. I've heard crazy horror stories of people using natural deodorant and they end up smelling worse than what they were. I knew Matthew McConaughey was famous. He looked, I like him. I really do, but he looked like he don't, you know. I really do like him though. Yeah. All right. That's probably the Tussy. Boy, y'all something else tonight. It deodorizes with a 9. Yes, I take the liquid. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Okay. Do you use, if you don't mind me asking, do you use, regular antiperspirant? Do you use deodorant? Does it work? This is interesting. Hey, Kiki, good to see you. You can rub a lime under your arms as a substitute for deodorant. Ooh, okay. L. It's chlorophyll. I've taken it regularly, but it didn't prevent. I'm gonna read this again. It's chlorophyll. I've taken that regularly, but it didn't prevent mustiness. I still wear deodorant. Renee, got to do your research first before putting different kinds of pills in your body. You better preach that right there. No, I'm not taking your medicine. Okay. Zena, I agree with her to a certain extent. About 10 years ago, I started getting dermatitis from antiperspirants. My doctor took me off deodorants. I'm super scary. I'm allergic to the funk. So I was reluctant to go to nothing. I started using Lumi, love it, and Crystalline, love it. Plus, eating right helps. Interesting. Interesting indeed. That's true. That's true with the natural deodorants. Oh boy. Naomi, people use lemons in place of deodorants. It works, but I personally wouldn't do it. Yes. Okay. Well, her secret is definitely out. Okay. Okay. Clarissa, there is some truth to that. I can honestly say, and not to judge me, I work from home and I went a few days without wearing deodorant. It was not noticeable. Just saying, because you can train your body. Ooh, I ain't taking that chance. I'm 54. I think it's too late to start training my body to not be funk. Ooh, I ain't taking that chance. I use deodorant as well. Okay, well, folks, guess what? We out of time and overtime. Like I said, we started a little late. Please forgive me though. But like I said, it was tech issues though. So I'm gonna try to do better next time though. But we had a good time though. I hope y'all appreciate it. Hope y'all enjoyed it. And let me give a good shout out, to our patrons. You see your name there. We got them all in alphabetical order and everything though. And these are those who support us either via subscription to the business, to the fan page, or one-time donations to this brand, this ministry, or what have you though. So, and there you go. And if you would like to contribute to this, and this, you got something out of it, you enjoyed it, you were blessed by it, or what have you though, this, you can give us a little contribution, not big money, a few dollars, or like they said, buy us a cup of coffee or buy us a box of Stroop waffles right here, which they're good though, right there. If y'all eat them, y'all let us know though. But in any case though, that's my Cash App if you want to send us something. No amount is too big, and well, definitely ain't too big or too small though, right there. That's our Cash App right there. And also right there, that's our PayPal if you want to send something via there. So, or you can subscribe to our community page. I gotta start putting information on there how to do that though. I don't want to run y'all over though with that though, but it's the way you do it though. I'm gonna have to make a video on that. I'll do that next week though. But you know, and also it's time for our announcements. Let's get to the announcements right quick so we can get up out of here. Uncle Mike is hungry. Coming up next, maybe in 30 minutes or who knows. We're gonna have our after party. We're gonna definitely talk about Christian singles or what have you and everything else. And we try to make this a safe space, so no insulting, picking at each other, no gender bashing, no anything. This is a safe space for us. Let's have some fun. Let's enjoy ourselves. And if it's the Lord's will, but there's some things going on, we may or we may not on this Saturday have our Saturday night social. Just kind of keep your ears open. There's some things going on that may postpone it. Either we'll have it this week, which I'm trying to shoot for, and if not, oh goodness, it'll be the week after. But we'll see. We'll see. But one thing I want to correct, it's going to be an hour earlier. This says 10:05 p.m. It's going to be an hour earlier. I just didn't get a chance to change that up, though. And if it's the Lord's will, we'll be back for another episode of SBC Tuesday Talk, and hope you can join us. Thank y'all so much for being here. Thank you for your support. Thank you for spending time with us, an hour or so with us. Thank y'all. Y'all take care of each other. We got some bad weather coming up if you're in the area. Y'all be safe. Y'all be good to each other. And it doesn't cost a dime to be kind to each other, though. So until next time, y'all be safe. Don't take any wooden nickels. And y'all be good. So long, everybody.
The other day I was on the street. I ran into a face, it was good to see. We talked a couple hours and we missed all of the taxis. As we realized what time it was, we both let out a sigh as we've always done. As we turned to leave, we knew this wouldn't be the last one. No. Because that's how it flows when you're with the ones you love the most. And even when it's time to go, we know what we know. We don't have to say goodbye, 'cause we never wonder why, if we'll be seeing each other again, 'cause we're true friends. See, I'll always be around, whether here or heaven bound. We'll be seeing each other again, 'cause we're true friends. True friends. True friends. Oh, 'cause that's how it flows when you're with the ones you love the most. And even when it's time to go, we know what we know. We don't have to say goodbye, 'cause we never wonder why, we'll be seeing each other again, 'cause we're true friends. You know I'll always be around, whether here or heaven bound. We'll be seeing each other again, 'cause we're true friends. Like a bookmark in the heart, we'll pick back up where we started. Like a bookmark in the heart, we know right where we are. Like a bookmark in the heart, we'll pick back up where we started. Like a bookmark in the heart, we know right where we are. We don't have to say goodbye, 'cause we never wonder why, if we'll be seeing each other again, 'cause we're true friends. You know I'll always be around, whether here or heaven bound. We'll be seeing each other again, 'cause we're true friends.